Hey, you out there. You want some culturally concise commentary? You want some co-hosts who actually are authentic and real, and you can tell that they actually have some type of chemistry going on? You hate cloud chasing? That's cool. I actually got something in mind for you. So keep listening. You'll find out.
This is Touchdowns and Tangents, your weekly spot for NFL takes, culturally concise, tangent, and context for the culture.
Not the sound I wanted.
What the?
I'm looking for the someone.
Shout out to Pirate Radio. Why am I not? My mic is muted.
All right, sounds good. I don't know why this is playing on a repeat, but all right, it's off.
I can't hear myself.
Live from Pirate Studios in West Adams, it's Touchdowns and Tangents, your Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents. I'm Pete D. Camarillo, and he is
Kenneth Barry. I can't hear myself at all. Can anybody actually hear me?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
That's weird. I can't hear myself.
You're coming on the mic.
Pause. Don't say that. I would never do that. First off, that's a felony. And then I have to register as a sex offender. Like I'm not like the Wisconsin women's volleyball team. Sorry.
On the line with us from DC, right? Got the amazing everyone's favorite Patriots fan, Lucas.
Man, go. Bien, gracias.
And we got the woman with two names.
Her alias.
It's Nikki.
The money laundering. What's up, Nikki?
Got an LLC.
Howdy.
Got an LLC. Why'd I say LLCC? You have an LLC and another name? Smart.
But yeah, so Kenny, what do we got to talk about tonight?
Well, for starters, Halloween's coming up.
It's not canceled for once?
I mean, I guess not. I'm afraid to see what people are going to dress up for Halloween as this year.
Let's talk about it.
I just want to see if how many people are going to be offended for Halloween because I'm kind of sick of y'all already.
Shout out to Nikki for rocking a Halloween themed shirt.
You're the only one.
Yeah, we didn't get the memo.
I was going to dress up as Kenny from South Park, but I just didn't feel like buying the outfit this year.
You've been saying that for 5 years. You've been saying that as long as I've known you.
I'm going to do it eventually. It's going to be funny as hell, too. I'm going to show up with some orange sneakers, probably like some Chucks or like some Avarexes. It's going to be some wild shit.
I'm going to get a blonde wig and be Guy Fieri.
You need wingtips? Frosted wingtips? Oh, you got to dye your beard then. That's sick.
Why is no one, everyone's like, yeah, I can see it. No one's like, wow, I can't see that. They're like, no.
Because like, you're already like probably going to go somewhere and
you already...
like
all right, there you go, Lucas. Thank you.
Because he doesn't think Pete can be that level of annoying. Pete can be. He's a musty-ass Taurus. And when I say musty-ass Taurus, I only call dudes who are Taurus musty-ass Tauruses. You don't call female.
You call your mom a musty-ass Taurus to her face.
Okay.
Shut your ass up.
That's
You're
different,
lying.
though. That's different. We have a different relationship. Like, my mom has called me wild shit. She called me adopted for like 6 years.
All right, but the biggest news of the week has been the trade mill. Well, actually, Lucas, you want to give us a update on Thursday Night Football?
The travesty.
Oh. I mean, it can't be the defense has been hurt, his revamped offensive line, or receivers out. You were already trying to fire Belichick this week. You're over here trying to bench Mac. Tom Brady's dead.
Would you take Brady?
I don't think
Brady back?
I don't think I've ever met a Patriots fan who wants as much anarchy as you.
I appreciate it. You just got married. I'm pretty.
But what was the score of the Thursday night game? I didn't even watch it.
27-22.
Was it actually a good game? Because it should have been on paper.
Apparently not.
Sick. I had Mike Evans on my bench.
Did Lamar give me fantasy points? That's what I want to know. Hold on.
Mark Andrews gave me nothing.
He hasn't given me anything in like 3 weeks.
Didn't Mark Andrews have like 1 point last week?
Yeah, he got .05. No, he played. He just didn't. He got shut down.
Anything.
But I mean, Lamar gave me 21 points. Still don't have a quarterback in one of my leagues. And somebody dropped Aaron Rodgers. I've been trying to get him.
I don't know why. Trust me, you don't want him, bro. I have him in 2 leagues.
Definitely
I have Mahomes on my bench. I just need somebody.
But yeah,
You got Lamar and Mahomes?
There's Mac Jones or Garoppolo. You see what my dilemma?
Garoppolo's not bad, bro.
I would do Garoppolo this
I've been
week.
running with Garoppolo. But yeah, moving on to the trade rumor. A bunch of stuff happened this week.
Actual trades.
Actual trades, yeah. Eagles traded for Robert Quinn. They gave up a
Third round pick.
Yeah.
I think a fourth.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right. I just know it was
It was like a third round pick for next year. And
Yeah.
Can someone look that up? Let's double check that.
I get work emails, but I was like, let me see.
Yeah. And then the Chiefs traded a third round pick for Giants and a 6 for Giants first round rounder from last year. Kadarius Toney. Tony was on the bench anyways. They weren't using him. Raiders shipped out John Hankins for a 5th and a 7th to the Cowboys. Anything else that I missed?
It was Hankins. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Or traded. But yeah, I don't know.
Who has more trade value, Cam Akers or Jonathan Abrams?
Yeah, Abrams, I don't think has a lot of trade value unless you're going to use him as a will.
Cleveland Farrell.
Man, even Trevon Moehring was looking like trash. He's been trash since he came back from Energy. Yeah, since he came back. You can have him, bro.
That's
honestly.
You have Kyle Duggar. Like, you're fine at DB. We can get cooked on special teams.
I'm just mad because I cut the Eagles defense last week.
Why would you do that?
Because I needed another
dumb.
defense and I had nobody
space on your bench?
else I could drop. No, bro, I have some teams with 2 IRs and another 2 people on IR that I can't cut.
I mean, you can cut them off IR. Who you got? Patterson.
I don't even know, bro. I'm in.
You got some people. I got Chase, and he's like I had to put.
Patterson's supposed to be coming back though.
Yeah,
so
but
I can't give up on him. I have Hollywood Brown who's on IR.
You can
I have Dak on IR in another league.
I got
have
Dak. In free
I have a
agency.
lot of hurt ass players.
I picked up Dak off waivers.
But with that, I think I'm a combined 10-2, and then in another league I'm fucking 2-5.
It's funny that you beat me in one league, but I'm still the #1 overall seed.
I think you were my only win.
Yeah, in one league you're the only win.
Yeah, that was my only win.
And then in another league,
But I was number 1 in points. I was number 2 in points. No, I was number 1 in points, but in last place.
I'm in first place in
Coaching.
like almost every league.
Coaching.
I'm in first league, and I'm in like 4 out of 5 leagues. 4 out of 5 leagues, I'm in first place.
All right, but outside of that, man, I like the Toney trade too. I think might as well.
He's baby Percy Harvard.
Doesn't hurt.
Like, and I mean like infantile Percy Harvin.
I mean, he's probably better than anything you would have gotten in the third round this year.
Yeah, that's a hell of a offense that they're gonna put together. I had to drop Isaiah Pacheco just to pick up Kadarius Toney. Not happy about it, but it had to be done. All right, I'm about to drop AJ Dillon. This shit is a bust. There's one league where I'm running away with the number 1 seed. There's like 2 other teams that are like, they have 1 loss, and we're all like, I'm technically in 3rd place, but we all have the same record. But like, I have no running backs.
That's the we don't make the rules league or your free league?
We don't make the rules league. But I'm like killing in that league, like just beating the shit out of everybody. But I know I don't have enough.
Didn't you do that last year and then losing the championship?
No, but like last year, I was like waiver wiring my way to the championship. Like my roster had no business being there. Like I was like, I'm gonna get fucking cooked in the title game. I have nobody who's gonna step up and make plays, and like I lost by like 30, 40 points. But this year it's like, no, I'm demonstrably better. All the running backs I have are like shit. So I just need 1 running back. I just need 1 running back to set the shit off. I missed out on Kenneth Walker. I'm still mad about that shit. But I got him in like 4 leagues. So I'm not even tripping. Like 1 league, I got Zeke, Pollard, Walker, and like Dalvin Cook. Like I'm swimming in running backs in some leagues. I'm just mad. I'm glad I traded Hawkinson when I did. That turned out to be a good trade. How you liking that, Pete? I already cut Renfro.
He's actually been good.
I should have fucking kept
Hawkinson's
Hawkinson.
been good. And honestly, Renfro's bouncing back.
You
So
want
you
to
might want to pick him up again.
You want to trade back for Hawkinson?
I'm good.
I got Hurst and Dawson Knox, bro. Who you want?
I'm good. I don't want either of those.
Who you want? No, you
good.
want one of them.
I don't want.
I'll give you both.
I'm good. I'm good, bro.
You sure?
I'm good. Thank you.
Are you good?
I appreciate.
I got extra. I'll give you Terry McLaren.
I appreciate the offer.
I'll give you Scary Terry, bro.
I'm good. I'm good on Scary Terry. I haven't been in another league.
If you're 1-5, bro, I
He's
feel like
dope.
you got to start selling
Bro.
house.
With Scary Terry, it's like every week I'm praying, like, please just get a touchdown, bro. Like,
Just give me
make
12
one big
points.
play. Just make one. Like, that's
And
all
he
he's
did.
good for.
He did.
He'll have like 6 catches and 60 yards and a touchdown, bro. Like,
I'll take it.
and one big play.
Shout out to Tyler Boyd, arguably my MVP.
All right. Ready for college football? Do we have a bell? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have the bell.
Without an invite, I guess she's not pulling up. All right. So Tennessee, if you haven't seen their uniforms, them shits are hard. For their blackout, that shit looks flame. Orange with the black mat. And by the way, bum-ass North Carolina State and Virginia Tech are playing. The 2 most boring teams in college football. You would have to torture me in a various multitude of ways. Like, in ways I'm not even proud of even saying out loud. To make me sit there and just watch that bum-ass ACC Thursday night football. I'd rather watch Syracuse play. They're more exciting. I'd rather watch Illinois play. They're more exciting. I would rather watch El Camino College, and they were whooping everybody's ass, play at the JUCO level than sit here and have to watch Virginia Tech.
I'd rather watch me whoop your ass in Madden.
I've beaten you in Madden before. Don't play me like that, motherfucker.
That's how you know I whoop his ass. He said, I've beaten you before. He didn't say, no, you don't whoop my ass. No, I've won more than you. He said, I have beaten you before. I've beaten you once or twice.
I made it. It's a competitive series. Don't make it one-sided.
I'm sorry.
This ain't one-sided.
Thank you for validating me. Go ahead.
Fuck you. Don't.
Continue, King.
Fuck
Continue.
you, bro.
This is
Don't
your
sit
spot,
here and
King.
act like
This
his
is
little
your
brother
spot.
being mad because you fucking don't.
I'm just happy you
I mean, I threw 8 picks in one game and still almost won. That was the crazy part. Like, I was like, nah, the tight end's over the middle. I'm going to force that shit between 2 safeties. Like, niggas, every time I play Pete Madden, a dude who sucks in real life makes like some godly one-handed
Don't forget
interception.
when we did the fantasy draft.
Shit is annoying. It's frustrating.
The fantasy draft, and my team made it to the Super Bowl, and we had to keep resetting for your team to make it to the Super Bowl.
In my defense, my team was litty. I had 3 1,000-yard receivers. My shit was going off. I just like some of them trades By the way, you actually cheated, if we're being honest.
I did not.
You fucking cheated, bro.
I let you trade, bro.
You traded your whole defense.
I put you on the
traded
clock.
your entire defense.
I gave you the exact amount of time.
Guys.
I told you what trades I was going to make. You told me
you
what
didn't tell me
trades
this. You should have stopped me from making that Malik Willis trade. That's what I'm really mad at you about. You should have stopped me from doing that.
I tried to.
I didn't know what I was really doing. For the first 3 rounds, if I would have fucking got Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett and Lamar. I'd have cleaned up with those first 3 picks.
You wouldn't have been able to get all 3 of them. All 3 of those gone in the first round, bro.
I would have got them. But if we redid that draft, I'd draft way better. I would have got Micah Parsons. I would have snatched him up sooner.
All right, anyways, back to college
James,
football.
Put him at outside linebacker.
Back to college
now
football.
You got me fucking mad.
Sorry, I traumatized you, triggered you.
And now my phone's not working. Okay. The top 25, Tennessee, I forget who they're playing right now. Because it's written down. But somebody want to pull up the top 25 for me? And I'll tell you exactly who is about to pop off and have an insanely great game this week.
They're playing Kentucky.
Yeah, that could be an upset. That could be a huge upset. Kentucky could easily win that game because their QB, Will Levis, who drinks mayonnaise in his fucking coffee like a serial killer.
Huh?
Bro, that's worse than Jeffrey Dahmer eating people. I'm sorry.
Wait, you're being serious? He puts mayonnaise in his coffee?
There's video. Google it right now. He puts globs of mayonnaise in his coffee. Now, she don't know. She hasn't seen the video. There's whole news stories about it. He wore a suit at SEC Day. He did that shit at SEC Day. SEC Media Day. I'm talking about it's like in the Simpsons episode when he puts that mushroom in the coffee and it's one huge glop. Just a big ass. Yeah. That's what he does with mayonnaise. He did it.
Is it like a Burger King scoop of mayonnaise, or is it like a?
It's a 90s scoop of Burger King mayonnaise.
Oh, it's like half the glass.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, stop! I can't even smell mayonnaise.
You know, those glass jars of mayonnaise. Those old school glass. It's like a mason jar with the mayonnaise, and half the mayonnaise is in one fucking cup.
So he goes to
double dips.
So he goes to
mayonnaise.
Burger King and asks for extra mayo on his shit.
Bro, he goes to McDonald's and gets extra mayo on his McChicken. And you know they put way too much mayo on the McChicken.
All right,
I'm convinced he puts mayo in his Jack in the Box tacos.
The other big game of the week: Ohio State, Penn State. We should have got our boy Corey on for that.
The whiteout. I gotta get him after that. I want to hear his after. Because, they've been killing Sean Clifford online.
But who do you like in that game?
That has to be Ohio State. Marvin Harrison Jr. is even draft eligible, and he's, better than his father already.
Michigan.
This motherfucker's out here with Louis Vuitton cleats and Apple Watches just catching 3 touchdowns a game, making it look easy.
Yeah, Michigan clapped them last week.
Penn State is going to get clapped for the sheer fact they just don't have it this year.
Alabama, LSU, number 6 versus number 18.
That could be an upset if LSU shows up to play. If LSU shows up to play, that could be an upset game. Jaden Daniels could have a career game against Alabama because their defense is terrible. And Keyshawn Boutte hasn't transferred yet.
Oklahoma State and Kansas State, number 9 and number 22.
That could be an upset. Nebraska transfer. No. Is he Nebraska? I think he played at Nebraska. But yeah, the Nebraska transfer, the quarterback, I forget his first name, something Thompson. They beat Oklahoma. He's pretty much their running attack, their rushing attack. He can pass a little bit. I'm going to call that an upset game of Oklahoma State.
You just called them all upsets. So you're picking all the upsets except for Alabama.
No, I think Bama's going to win.
Except for Alabama.
Bama's going to win, but LSU's going to make it close. What was the other top 10? Or top?
Tennessee, Kentucky.
Yeah, I still think Tennessee pulls that out, but that's upset alert.
And then you got rounding it out, you got North Carolina State and Wake.
Don't nobody care about either one of those schools. Give me Pac-12 games. North Carolina State might lose to Virginia Tech right now. So North Carolina State could go on a skid, but most likely they'll probably win these next 2 games. But I think Wake Forest, because Hartman is playing, and look out for him in the NFL draft circles if he declares. But, you know, I got to go North Carolina State those next 2 games. But, yeah, give me Pac-12 games because Oregon clapped UCLA. We're not going to overlook that.
And how much is Ole Miss going to
clap by LSU
this week?
First off,
I don't even think I'm going to watch the game.
You mean Jordan Ta'amu?
Can you give us a number? 10, 20, 30?
What's the spread?
Oh, Aggies by 90, of course.
Yeah, at least she's loyal.
He has a worse... Kevin Sumlin has a better winning record than Jimbo Fisher right now, and they're paying Jimbo Fisher like, what, $100 million?
It's like almost $1 million a game.
I mean, yeah, you got a bunch of great defensive line recruits who are all going to get drafted, but you can't recruit quarterbacks for shit.
All right. Anything else on college football before we move on?
Nah. The one thing I was going to get to, that's in another part of the show.
So you're good?
Good. Why won't my phone unlock? This is a problem.
Hold on. Let me find the sound. All right.
My shit literally won't unlock.
All right. Who wants to read? Lucas or Nikki? Who has... I don't know. Who's ready?
I'll go for it.
All right. Go for it.
All right,
Take a tangent.
Jamar Chase is out 4 to 6 weeks with a hip injury. Take your tangent.
My fantasy team. I'm a little bit frightened.
Who has worse hips, Jamar Chase or John Morant? But also the more freakish hips at the same time.
Can we throw in Jalen? Not Jalen. Can we throw in Derrick Rose?
Nah, Derrick Rose is too old at this point.
But like, I'm talking about athletes who are like
I'm
so
just saying,
explosive,
like,
and they get an injury like this that could like, if it's not properly handled early, like Kawhi, like if you mishandle this injury now, it could derail the whole rest of their career.
But that's what I'm saying is like, I've never seen someone like Ja, like have their hip like totally out of place and then come back and play it like 2 days later. Like that's just wild to me. Like that's just absolutely wild. And I feel like Jamar could probably do the same thing, but they're trying to take it easy on him. Plus,
they got 2 1,000-yard receivers.
Plus, the Bengals ain't nothing to write home about this year. So
actually, they kind of are. They have 3 receivers who have at least 400 yards.
But aren't they like what 2-5 or 3-4?
Yeah, but they're getting through the meat of the schedule. But they're on pace to have 3 1,000-yard receivers, and it's like far and away. So I mean, and Burrow's playing lights out right now. So
yeah, like 2 good weeks, and now he's lights out.
Yeah,
but like a month ago, it was like, oh, he's in the middle of the pack. Is Joe all right? Super Bowl hangover, blah, blah, blah.
O-line made adjustments. And you got to remember, the Cleveland Browns are 0-2 against the Bengals lifetime on Monday Night Football.
Interesting. All right. Moving on. I don't know why this one's here. Didn't we talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
What was it?
Oh, no, I was looking at number 3. But go ahead, Nikki.
So, Jake and Logan Paul are both having 2 main event fights against Anderson Silva and WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
Yo,
the Paul brothers started out as annoying little shitheads from Disney. The older brother, Logan, got all that flack from like taking pictures of dead people in the Suicide Forest.
Rightfully.
He went from all that to now everybody loves this motherfucker, and he actually is a really good wrestler.
Bro, he gets so much like money, like investment wise.
Like his podcast and all the other shit, like makes so much money.
He got $150 million in VC like not that long ago for something. I forgot what it was. And then that was after another company. No, it was he starting. I forgot what this new company is, but he started a new company, got $150 million for it. And this is after his last company that he founded got a bunch of VC money and didn't do anything. Like everyone was like, "What happened to that company?" And it's just doesn't exist. But like, Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but those dudes print bread. So
They're money making machines. Like you can't even hate no more. Like
I just feel bad for Roman Reigns. Like you've gone on tirades before about Roman Reigns, but
Roman Reigns is on his best run ever.
But that's what I'm saying. Is this where he's at now?
This
like
is a money
he got to
deal.
get. He got to
Saudi Arabia. Logan Paul has a deal for an energy drink in India.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like.
And that's why they're going. That's why he wanted to do this in Saudi Arabia. They're gonna make stupid fucking bank from this paper.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like he had to go outside the WWE to finally get the clout and the money that he deserves.
No, it's more like it's just Triple H is in charge now, so they're making. That's a really smart business deal. Whatever feud you were going to use on the main roster, you could hold that off. Saudi Arabia.
So the WWE is on board with this move.
Saudi Arabia is strictly a money move.
No, but I'm saying so WWE is on board with the move.
Yeah, that's why they're doing it.
Interesting.
Logan Paul signed to a contract with the WWE.
And
he did great with the Miz feud.
But dog, Anderson Silva really don't have to do this shit.
It was him and fucking Jake dancing in a video. I'm like, clearly,
bro, he's like 50 years old. We've seen this man snap people's legs. His leg got snapped.
Eminem made a verse about it.
Like, bro,
amazing.
Anderson Silva just.
And on top of that, he's being knocked out in practice.
You can't get no Brazilian big booty girls and just go on the beach and chill. Like,
he can't. He's gonna get that anyway.
He just always got to be fighting someone. Like, I mean, come on, bro.
He be training cops and shit out here in the South Bay, but whatever. But like, bottom line is, when it comes to that, that's another money play. He's probably gonna make more money from this than he ever made in the UFC.
Sad, just to get.
Jake Paul has been like putting boxers and UFC fighters in position to get bags. That's why Dana White hates his guts.
That's why it's cool, but it's also
respect
like
the promotion.
But it's also like, money. Bro, fight someone real. Like, let's just
let's
get this going
anymore. Boxing, clearly. Hell, the Terrence Crawford Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight fell apart, and it's Terrence Crawford's fault.
Can I get one of their little homies to fight Mr. Beast? Can we throw Mr. Beast on there, please?
Mr. Beast might just give us $1 billion. We need to see if Mr. Beast is going to fund this podcast.
Mr. Beast, if you want to throw us some money.
He's a billionaire from YouTube. That's fucking crazy.
You know he was putting up like hundreds of videos before he ever got famous?
Yeah.
And he just got a shit ton of VC money. Not for his media company, which is worth millions of dollars already, but for his fucking snacks company. He has a fucking snacks company.
I heard about that.
That's wild.
We should just get a snack.
They said his snacks company could be worth $1 billion.
So what are we doing?
He's blowing up, bro.
Why are we not making snacks?
Yeah.
I got hellified names for snacks.
Honestly, the Mr. Beast burger was just like a fucking Krabby Patty meets a Big Mac.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it wasn't bad though.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, he has like animal
pop-up spots
fries. It's like a ghost kitchen situation. You can order it on DoorDash, stuff like that, but they don't have like a.
I love ghost kitchens. DoorDash.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
That's what a ghost kitchen is. So like they rent out this big ass cafeteria and then they have chefs from all these different restaurants go. Because
I always got hired for one of those.
I worked for a client that was in this space, so I know way too much about this. But yeah, basically the way restaurants and drive-thrus were designed, like they weren't designed for takeout. That's why takeout's always a mess. That's why there's always lines. That's why there's always people like. Brick and mortar was not designed for people to just fucking walk up, grab food, and walk out. Like, it wasn't. So that's why they made these big-ass cafeterias where they can invite a bunch of restaurants in, cook up your shit, and it's like white-labeled food, basically.
Service kitchens.
Yeah, so kitchen as a service.
They got one right by Harbor UCLA.
Yeah, and they just got a shit ton of money from SoftBank and stuff like that. I think United Kitchen is one. There's like 3 or 4 big ass ones, and some of them will let you walk up and actually get the food, but it's not like much to look at. It's just literally a cafeteria, and they just make your breakfast burritos and shit.
Yeah, I like Mariah's cookies. Remember I used to get Mariah's cookies at the old studio? Yeah, that's a ghost kitchen too. Tiger has a ghost kitchen too with his snacks, his late night snacks. Shit's overpriced though.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat Tiger's food.
No, Wiz Khalifa. My bad. Wiz Khalifa has that.
Even worse.
Like weed head snack.
You got breaking news? Okay. Oof.
No, not again.
Former Bronco sack leader of 2019, 2020?
Yep. Had like 19 and a half sacks and didn't get a Pro Bowl.
Wait, who? Could you say his name again?
Shaquille Barrett.
Oh, okay. Weesh.
Shaquille Barrett went to Colorado State. I think he end up playing on the Raiders, or was it another dude after him that got signed?
No,
to
he
the
was on
Raiders?
the Broncos.
Okay, so it was a dude after him at Colorado State that got signed to the Raiders.
You're talking about Corey James.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, people really tried to convince me that was
Corey James wasn't bad, bro. He wasn't bad.
Next topic.
He could have been.
Next
a special
topic.
teamer. He
Next
could have been a special
topic.
teamer.
All
All
those-
right,
none of
number
those
3.
Picks, all those picks sucked ass.
Number 3.
All right. James Robinson was traded to the Jets after Bryce Hall tore his ACL.
I thought we already talked about this, but
Well,
Did you?
all right.
I
that
just
wasn't
skipped
in
it.
we didn't mention the A block.
Any thoughts?
It's just, I mean, I'm really happy for him because now he's actually going to get like a starter's role, and I have Travis Etienne, so it's like, who knew that? Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Urban Meyer actually can look back and smile that he took Travis Etienne in the first round. I mean, he tried to play him as a receiver because he's an idiot, but like, it worked out because now he's going to get all those full-time reps. And the Jets get a starting running back in James Robinson, who's immediately ready to go. So, good for the Jets. Really sad for Bryce Hall, who should be a Raider, but the Raiders are stupid. I'm just saying, you could have had Bryce Hall and Josh Jacobs, and Carr wouldn't have to throw the ball more than 20 times a game at all. And, Devontae Adams would get all his catches. But there's a visionary out here.
All right, this last one I'm going to audible because we already kind of talked about it.
Which one was it?
The John Hankins one.
Yeah, you can kill that.
Cool. I'm going to. So basically, the NFL was investigating Mike Evans, referees for asking Mike Evans for his autograph after the game.
Oh my God, no way.
So
I have no comment.
take her tangent on referees asking players for autographs.
That actually happens more often than you think. Sometimes they do it for charities and shit. So, yeah, you'd be surprised. It happens a lot.
I just want to know how they got caught.
There's video. There's literal video.
I know there's video, but I'm saying, like, how did they get caught on video?
Because they got caught on. They did it on video.
Like, bro, you. Makes sense. Yeah, usually usually they talk to them like before the game or after and like, hey, can you sign some stuff after? And they kind of set that up. But yeah, it's just weird, kind of slobby that it happened that way.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
All right, moving on. Touchdown or turnover.
To the east side?
Lucas, are you ready? All right, hold on. Let me find the sound. Have it on there. I'm stalling. There we go.
Oh, shit. That's what I forgot to put on there.
All right, go ahead, Lucas. Tee us up. Holy shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yo, I'm done. Yo.
Was an athlete? Aaron Donald and Jalen, the Jalen Brown were like, nah, we're out.
But honestly, though, Antonio Brown was kind of right about a lot of shit. Like, he was
Same
right
with
about
Kanye.
a lot of
Kanye's
shit.
right about a lot of shit, but it's like just not. He's not. He's like, I'm right.
He's wrong
just
about
not,
some other shit.
No, yeah. He's like, I'm right, just not right now. But that's the problem when you're a genius, like, but you're also a fucking idiot in other areas of your life. Like, I'm smart about some shit. Other things, I keep my mouth shut because I'm not an expert in it. Like, but we have the discernment to do that, and we wouldn't fuck off $1 billion deal.
Yeah, I never really even understood what exactly Donda Sports was. I mean, I knew what it was, but
The school shut down, too.
And the school shut down, too.
What fucking idiot puts your kid in a school? Yeah, and they shut the school year down immediately.
The same people that shut down, the same people that put their kids in Adam Newman school.
Oh, you mean
the WeWork founder?
Haha, WeWork. Wow, WeWork had a school too? That's sick. That's sick time. That's sick.
It was actually honestly successful. It was actually like really successful.
Oh,
and they had to shut it down.
They just hate WeWork.
They just had to shut it. WeWork fucked up, so they had to shut it down.
The pyramid scheme or something?
No, so WeWork was a real estate company, but they
buy up high-end property in the city and let you work out of the office.
It's a co-working space.
Yeah.
But they try to separate themselves by like having this like super hustle, work hard, play hard culture.
Grind culture.
Yeah, and it was kind of like becoming kind of like a semi-cult type of situation. Right. They had like a big-ass summer camp where everyone was just fucking and doing a bunch of drugs and shit.
Yeah, Netflix special.
Apple TV. There's this special. Ooh. It's pretty good, actually, with Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway.
Of course Jared fucking Leto and Anne Hathaway are in it.
It's actually pretty good. But yeah. Somehow he keeps getting fucking VC money too. Like, bro, just throw us $10 million. You throw these fucking psycho narcissists $150 million. Like, just give us $5 million, bro. Like, hey, take a chance on
that.
us.
No. Give us all of it. But like, we're actually gonna we're gonna flip the money and create more millionaires behind us. Whereas they'll just hoard the money and then fuck it off. We don't need slush fund money. We grew up poor. Okay. We were everybody in this room was a broke college student at one point.
But yeah, Antonio Brown on Don is a touchdown because how else was that going to end? Go ahead. Next one. Giselle?
I mean, that's fucked up. That's fucked up for several reasons. And technically, he was like, that lady ripped off my boxers in the pool. And if we on that type of time in another country and you want to get freaky in the pool, then yeah, you might as well just whip it all out. Like, but she even got called out for it. No, she got called out for it, and then everybody got quiet. They're like, oh shit, Antonio Brown's right.
I didn't know
again.
That.
Hey, everybody got quiet. They're like, oh shit, she ripped his shit off in the pool. And they were calling her a Karen and everything else. I was like, yo, you do it in Dubai. First off, you're a Karen in Dubai. You're already doing wild shit in the pool with a professional athlete. IG models go to Dubai to get shit on and pee and like come back with a bunch of $1 million and no soul or self-respect left. So whatever happens in Dubai, I kind of don't want to see it. I feel like it's shittier than that horrible Michael Myers movie that came out. Yes, the new Halloween movie is trash.
I haven't seen it.
It's fucking awful.
I'm gonna watch it. Is it on Peacock?
It's awful. Don't do that to yourself.
Is it on Peacock?
Just go look up Bussin' with the Boys. Shout out
I'm
to
gonna
their
pay
podcast.
for Peacock.
Go to Bussin' with the Boys and just listen to their recap of the movie.
Not Kenny experiencing something secondhand and using it.
Bro, the last Halloween movie was stupid.
The last one was a setup movie.
The whole town stabbed and beat this motherfucker to death.
The last one was
and
a
he still didn't
setup
die.
movie. The last one was a Twin Towers. The last one was a Twin Towers.
Wow, what did you're gonna get us canceled and blacklisted and put in
No, I'm talking about Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I thought you said the Twin
asshole.
Towers.
I wasn't talking about 9/11.
Like, what the fuck? Why are you?
The fuck?
Why are you doing this right now?
I was talking about
I
Lord
thought
of
you
the
were talking
Rings.
about 9/11 too.
Wow.
I've only seen the original Halloween.
All right.
Bless your heart. Don't.
You
I'm
haven't
telling
you
I
haven't
saw
seen
the la-
2000?
No,
You didn't see the Busta Rhymes
yeah.
remake? Because there's like seven. There's like
Happy Halloween, motherfucker.
there's
Trick or treat,
7
motherfucker.
originals. There's like 7 original Halloween.
Stop
films.
after that one. The Rob Zombie one is fucked up and dark, like really dark.
There's more Halloweens than X-Men.
That one actually made me mad, but it was like dark. He didn't have to go that dark. But like, and it's actually sad. Yeah, that Rob Zombie one's kind of sad and fucked up. But like, stop after like the 2000s Busta Rhymes one and Tyra Banks. Just stop after that one. But like the last one that came out a couple years ago. I mean, they're printing money. They're just printing money with this movie. Scream probably has the best horror movie, like as far as plots. Like I don't get mad at it. It's like okay, that's reasonable.
All right,
And
bro, we're on a tangent. Let's
they-
get
no.
finished touchdown or turnover.
But I'm saying like they kind of fucked over Neve Campbell. Didn't want to pay her because she's like, I'm a woman. The story's been about me. There's all 7 movies, and you don't want to pay me top billing with the dudes. That's fucking stupid. So she backed out. So she's no longer in the Scream franchise. But yeah, this Halloween shit, stupid. How do you stab him to death and beat him to death in front of the whole town in the last movie? He gets up, slashes everybody's throats, kills them.
Wait, so hold on. Wait,
That
hold
movie
on.
was stupid
This
as
is
fuck.
why I want to move on because this.
I watched the last movie.
This is
It
a
was
topic
dumb
we
as
could
fuck.
go into a fucking wormhole in. So you mean to tell me a movie that's been mocked repeatedly thousands of times? Scream.
This was the
Wait,
worst.
hold on. Let me finish. I'll let you talk.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. You're talking about a movie that is about a movie in a movie, a meta movie
A meta movie.
is better than fucking Halloween.
The principal fundamental
Scream
writing-
is the worst fucking stab movie of all time,
No,
bro.
it's not. There's
Both
worse-
of them.
There's worse of them.
Both of them. I'd rather watch.
There's like
I'd
seven,
rather watch.
there's like
I know
7
what you
Scream
did
movies.
last summer.
Okay, that one's pretty bad. But there's like 7 Scream movies. You know that, right?
Yeah,
And like
and none
3
of them are good.
No, actually, the first 2 were good. Scream 3 was stupid as fuck. Scream 3 was dumb as fuck. It was a decent way to end it. R.I.P. Wes Craven. But like after Wes Craven, they were all stupid. It's like after Scary Movie, after the Wayans Bros left, after Scary Movie 2, they all sucked. Tell me Scary Movie 3 was good. Tell me the Scary
was the
Movie with
one
Charlie
with-
Sheen was good. The Signs one. That was fucking stupid, and you know it. He's punching aliens. It's the end of the world. That shit was stupid, bro. You can't even tell me what Scary Movie 6 was about because you didn't see it. It's worse than the fucking
There was
26.
one in there that was like
3
good.
was decent.
What was the one with the white girl in it? That was the one with Charlie Sheen.
He said, "What's the one with the white girl in it?" Oh, 6. Yeah. Okay. Why don't you just say, "Hey, you know that movie? You know the movies where like the girl always has to get murdered and stuff in the freezer? The fucking plain Jane theory." or whatever
Anyway,
it's called?
Scream is fucking trash, bro.
No, like I'm saying, how they put
Scream
together a
is
horror
trash,
movie.
bro.
We're just talking about principle, not cinematography, just the construction of the script and storyline. Scream does the best repeat slasher movies.
There's
Halloween
no
is-
fucking plot to Scream.
There's no plot. First off, there's no plot to any of these horror movies because nobody with enough.
They
common
are.
sense-
They all have origin stories.
No.
What the fuck is Scream's origin story?
Are you serious? Did you not watch it?
Yeah, I did.
So how can you not tell me what the origin story is?
What is it? Tell me.
It's based off Sidney Prescott. It's only based off one chick, and her dad is like, oh, her dad took care of her. Her mom got raped and ran through Hollywood, and then murdered, and then somebody found out because she slept with somebody's dad. So that dad's wife wanted to kill her. It's like pretty much a whole fucked up.
But I'm
plot.
saying the
But it
other
made
6
sense.
movies.
You could follow it because like now
The
that's
other
the whole
s-
point.
The other 6 ones.
The ones that got to MTV were stupid as fuck. The one with Tiger was dumb as fuck. Don't get me started on that.
Why did you even watch those?
Because there was nothing to watch on TV that night. Those screams were stupid as shit, and they made me mad. Tiger was in that one. It was like,
All right, man. I'm over this topic. But yeah, Scream's fucking trash, bro. That's it.
All horror movies are trash. Not all horror movies are trash. There's some really good horror movies.
Scream is trash, bro.
Okay, Scream is trash, but it's the '90s slasher craze.
No,
So
Scream is just
who
trash,
you gonna blame
bro.
for that? But Halloween, this last Halloween movie is dog shit.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the best scary movie.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is fucking based off a true story.
Kind of. There's a lot of reaches. There's
Okay.
a lot of stretch.
If you said Poltergeist or Exorcist, I'd be like, well, yeah, that's horrifying. And like, the spirit realm is horrifying.
Well, Insidious is the best. The original,
I don't
the
fuck with
first Insidious was the
Yeah,
best.
I don't fuck with those. No,
The
thank
last two were.
you know what's really scary? The Fourth Kind.
I haven't seen that.
Okay, go watch the Fourth Kind and then imagine if you drew like a picture of like aliens and shit. When
Fuck,
you were a
what was
kid.
that movie that
Fourth
came
Kind
out in
will
the
fuck you up.
2000s? It was like a paranormal one. I watched
Paranormal
it after
Activity?
No, it was after Paranormal Activity.
The Latino one is
we
fucked
went-
up because
we
you
went-
know it's true.
We went on fucking senior ditch day and we were just rolling through that whole entire movie, like just fucking around. It was a good time. All right, next one, Lucas. Sorry. Wait, that was real?
Yeah.
Wait, that was real?
Yes, he talked about it. Motherfuckers doing high knees with a torn hamstring on a plane to London.
I just saw a meme with like the Snapchat Russell Wilson AR filter, and I thought that was just like a joke. I didn't know that was real. It's definitely a turnover because
They
Russ,
hate him.
Russ is the. Well,
His
besides
teammates
that,
hate- his receivers
besides
hate
that,
him.
he's the ultimate just try hard, bro. Like,
He's worse than J.J. Watt was in Hard Knocks that way.
like, dude, like, I don't think you could make like a more caring of a quarterback. Like,
he's the he's the most
Like-
caring quarterback I've ever met in my life.
No, that's Tom Brady. Come on.
Tom Brady's like,
I love Tom Brady, but he's
nah, Tom
Tom
Brady
Brady's
got
not
personality now.
yeah, Tom Brady's
got-
like, Tom Brady will bring the drugs at the frat party. You know,
Low
say
key,
nothing.
low key.
He'll tell the cops like, nah.
Yeah,
He'll tell
yeah.
you like how to work your way through a shroom.
That's Aaron
Like,
Rodgers, I think, but
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers got the ayahuasca in the bag. Aaron Rodgers.
could you imagine that
sages
though?
his room. Aaron
Like,
Rodgers
just-
sages every room.
Just
he
going to
walks in.
fucking Burning Man and seeing Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady just fucking out of their mind hallucinating. Yeah,
Allen
man.
Mission.
Hey, that sounds like a good ass time.
Hey, that's a great buddy. That's a great buddy cop movie or like friend.
And
like,
Derek Carr is just the guy they invite, and he's
the
all like
designated-
nervous the whole time.
he's the designated
He's all
driver.
nervous.
You think she's gonna get sacked? Hey, Carr, you're bringing down the mood. Fuck.
I mean, they're all from California.
They
And
really
Josh-
are.
And Josh Allen's just a young guy tagging along, just happy to be there. He's like, yo, this is sick.
He's actually the most well-adjusted person there.
And Derek Carr's calling his family every hour. Yeah.
Like, bro, you're not supposed to have a phone at Burning Man. What are you doing? He said, I went to Wyoming. I'm used to it. But he said he went to Rakers. He went to race. He's from racist ass Bakersfield, so he's probably used to burning crosses.
Well, he might go to a Sunday service now.
He might.
What about
a Kanye service?
now?
I mean,
After the statements,
they're
now
still
he'll
not,
go.
They're still not getting paid.
No,
though.
go.
That choir still ain't got paid yet.
Really?
Nah, hell no.
That's sad, man.
Can we be honest though? Like Burning Man, burning crosses. Are we really shocked? Like if Derek Carr's family wasn't there? No, I'm just playing. That's fucked up.
All right, next one. 3. Are they?
They are.
Aren't they like 4-3? Aren't they 4-3?
They are lesbian PE teacher ass cheeks after like a long
Really?
day. It's,
I'm
like,
gonna
it's
say-
literally a Chargers fan just giving him the double bird after he scored that 74-yard touchdown. My
I'm gonna
fantasy
say it's a
team went up.
touchdown because I tried to fucking hook up some Charger fans with my tickets, and no one wanted to buy them. So you know what I did? I went to my high school friend, one of the only dudes I know who's a fucking Seahawks fan. I was like, bro, I'll give you these tickets exactly what I paid for them. Do you want them? He said, yes. Send me the money in fucking 10 hours, and drove his ass from Riverside to SoFi and had a good ass time. And his team fucking won. So fuck the Chargers.
You need to just start selling your Chargers tickets to people who don't want to go to Chargers games.
Whatever, man.
I'm telling you.
He drove all the way from Seattle?
No, he drove from Riverside.
Oh.
That might as well be Seattle.
Wait.
Might as well be Seattle.
On a Sunday?
All right. Number 4. I saw the Bills one. I didn't see the Titans one, but the Bills one's...
It really does look like top... Exactly like... We can go to El Segundo right now. We can go to El Segundo right now.
But the Bills is a dome, right?
The Bills looks like the top golf too, but just a nicer top golf.
Is it an indoor-outdoor situation?
It looks like a top golf in Dubai. That's what...
Hey, but shout out to Pete Carroll, man, because he also made a comment that the NFL should start mandating grass fields. Because, yeah, fucking Green Bay can have a grass field for 17 weeks. All you other dudes are just skimming the overhead, going for these turf fields.
I feel bad for the corner, J.C. Jackson, because he pretty much ruptured his fucking kneecap.
He's been Chiefs with the Chargers, too, but yeah.
Everybody... Former Patriots corner. Y'all DB's doing good, except Kyle Duggar. McCourty, who's still there, but... Like,
Jesus, he's still there?
He's not getting any more picks, bro. You're just there to clean up tackles.
All right, and last one.
That's a turnover, because, I mean, wouldn't you have to sit on the bench too, Aaron? The only person playing well are the running backs, and y'all don't run the ball enough. A.J. Dillon doesn't get enough touches. My fantasy team feels it. And they're using Aaron Jones as a receiver too much. So it's like, and Randall Cobb has been hurt. He's out for like another 4 to 6 weeks. He tore his hamstring. I don't know if he tore a hamstring or he got injured somehow. It might be his ankle. Pretty sure it's his ankle. But, like, you could trade for DJ Moore. The going price on receivers is not high. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like the Raiders could honestly trade Roquan Smith tomorrow.
I think
and not give up a first round pick. But these teams are like lazy.
Bro,
they have no
stop
balls.
talking about this. No one's taking your bait on this trade. No one thinks this is a good idea, bro.
McCaffrey.
No one thinks
didn't go for a first round pick.
No one thinks this is gonna happen, bro.
Somebody could easily trade for Roquan.
I'm just saying, it's probably not going to be the Raiders.
The Bears are clearly like, we're just gonna let Justin Fields fucking die on his own. We're gonna just trade away everything. We let his best lineman walk in free agency to the Steelers. Like Aaron Rodgers. The NFC West, the NFC North is trash.
I think
it's hot garbage.
I'm going to say it's a touchdown, though, because remember how Aaron Rodgers came up, right? He didn't get any favors, and I think that's kind of the culture that he's trying to establish.
You know, all those dudes are gone.
And also, my guy is coming off IR, so I'm still holding out hopes for him.
Which one?
You know who it is.
Sammy Watkins just played and didn't do shit.
He didn't play last week.
Bro, Sammy Watkins
he's just coming off IR.
You already
this
lost
week.
the bet. You know that, right?
There's still
you
10
lost
weeks.
the bet.
There's
he's
still
not
10
getting
weeks.
1,000 yards. He's not getting 900 yards. He's not getting 800 yards.
Okay.
He's not getting team touchdowns.
Can we just let the season play out?
You lost the bet already.
We have the season's not.
You
over
owe me
yet.
food. You owe me a lot of food.
You owe me like 2 weeks from like 2 things ago. I forgot. I don't even remember.
I know I was gonna pay you back, but I figured I'll just add that on to your docket.
I told you I got fuck off money. I'm forgetting about shit that people owe me.
And you should stop fucking off the money. You got to write that down.
I know.
Don't fuck off the money all
anyways,
right now.
There's like 8 teams right now that are 3-5, and the Packers are 1.
And all the teams that made the playoffs last year, I think, have losing records or some shit like that. So he's like, we're not in a bad spot, but we got to start playing better.
We got to figure this shit out.
And it's like, well, yeah, Romeo Dobbs is good. Christian Watson, that was a gamble. I mean, you could have took George Mickens because he's a dog. But, like, the Packers could have took a lot of receivers, but they took the guys they took. I think you should have took some guys who can stretch the field vertically and run routes underneath, but they don't. Like, Alan Lazard is a possession receiver. He's not that guy. And you're not gonna trade for. If you're not gonna trade for DJ Moore, then honestly, shut the fuck up. Like, if you're not gonna go out and trade for a guy, stop talking. Like, I want to hear. We know you're playing bad. I kind of don't care to hear it. Like, what did the Cardinals go do? Fuck it, we're gonna trade for another receiver. They got Zach Ertz last year. They keep putting people. If we put guys around you and we still fail, it is what it is. Hell, Isaiah Simmons had that insane pick six. He had a one-handed pick six at 6'4", 240, and fucking ran past everybody to the end zone for a 56-yard touchdown. They drafted him. They found a role for him. Imagine, like, there were talks, oh, we got to trade this guy, we got to trade that guy. No, like, you got to let guys develop into a role. This is what, Simmons' second year? So, Aaron Rodgers got to just, look, your receivers in Green Bay are like, they always take a couple of years to season and come out. But if you don't rush them, they come out great. James Jones, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb. That's a lineage
was kind of great from the jump, though.
Nah, really. He was like fourth on the depth chart, bro.
But he was making plays.
Go look at the stats.
He was showing promise. He wasn't.
He showed a little bit of promise, but it was Jordy Nelson's receiver room.
Okay, he's a rookie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you had Jamarco Finley. They had tight ends. Like, he had to wait his turn, is what I'm saying. But these guys all don't get to wait their turn. They're trying to figure it out right now. I think, well, Aaron, you're playing bad. So should we bench you? Because we got a first-round pick waiting behind you, and it's kind of not fair. How they should have never drafted Jordan Love. That was unfair to him and them. I actually saw him in the airport at the Senior Bowl. He's like, I remember you. I'm like, oh, dope. Good luck with your career. So, shout out to Jordan Love. Shout out to J.J. Watt because he had his son after, like, a couple weeks ago. It got leaked that he had pretty much his heart stopped beating, and they had to resuscitate him. And he just saw the ultrasound for his kid, and then 2 weeks later, his son's here now. So, kudos to him.
All right. Fair or fade?
There has to be a sound effect on here that we can do this for. Like,
I mean, we have a lot of shit. I can play You Got Knocked the Fuck Out.
I mean, gunshots. Let's just cycle through it. Cycle through what we got. I like that.
Gunshots. I got.
We'll start with that. Go ahead. I know we got some stink meaner.
You know that nigga Debo had his bike for like 3 weeks, right? Right. Money don't work. Man, that's so much money.
Here's a short one.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Okay, what else? I like that combination.
Slap.
Pointless. That's the end of the show. I like the slap.
Oh, yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
I like. Keep going. I like the slap. You got knocked the fuck out in the gunshot. Like, you got smoked? No. Here's the transition.
That's actually not bad.
I mean,
that's be like smoke.
We're gonna do that after
Smoke or not? You want to smoke or not?
Nah, no, but after the fade is done, then we can all smoke. Clear head prevail. You want somebody? After somebody can say ass whoop, they're probably gonna go smoke.
All right, first.
What I'm saying is, it's slap. You got knocked the fuck out, and then gunshot. Because nowadays everybody's shooting each other, and nobody actually fights anymore. So that's the transition that we're gonna do now for that. When fade or fair comes on.
Hey. First up, we got Tamu announcing that they are no longer playing Kanye at their games. Fair or fade? Let's start with Nikki. Since this is close to your heart.
You know,
Into the mic.
I will say, it's
There you
been as a Aggie myself, it is a little bit unfortunate because it is a pretty deep tradition. Thanks.
I got
guess it's
Kanye
over.
drops. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
That was good.
No, it is unfortunate because it was a pretty big tradition of ours. I'm trying to think of an example that would equate to it, but I'm sure you'll get the point. But I think at the end of the day, I understand why they did it. You can't just be broadcasting a person like that after everything that he's done and how complicated and controversial he's been. I think it's fair, for sure, from the athletic department. And our replacement song's good, too. I mean, it's literally the same tone. It was Power, right? I think Power. So it has the same.
That's his worst
beat.
hit to me too. I fucking
It's
hate that song.
it's a good
fucking
hype
suck,
intro.
Pete.
That's how it's
fail.
stronger.
It's the
That's
his worst. That's his worst great single.
well. They just used the instrumentals whenever the team ran onto the field. It wasn't like the whole song.
But
Yeah, that part.
That's fire though.
And they played it. What was the Childish Gambino song I told you that they replaced it with?
It wasn't Outside. It wasn't
this is
Bonfire.
America.
Bonfire.
This is America.
It's the instrumentals in the beginning of Bonfire, so it's almost exactly the same, the same vibe. So,
Which is interesting. I thought they would have went with Outside, but the ending part of Outside.
I think it's fair, and I'm the
I think
Kanye
it's
stan
fair.
here. So
Good morning.
don't worry, I got more Kanye drops.
I thought you were gonna play all day, but okay.
I should get that one actually. All day.
All day.
I mean, I don't think the university is doing it because they have a conscience. I just think they're afraid of the backlash.
You damn! Now she's really saying what she's speaking.
Saucy.
She's-
Texas A&M is the most conservative public college in the nation.
More than UCLA. That's crazy. True. And they took an ass whooping.
I mean, trust me, my university, I love it, but we have a very interesting history as far as clearing up some controversial figures, statues. We had the statue at our university. It's called a Sully statue. He was a former slave owner, but he also contributed to A&M as a school or whatever. And a bunch of people were trying to get him to get the university to take the statue down. They still haven't, of course, but the entire we have the Aggie Network. These old farts who racist motherfuckers. They basically rallied behind A&M and said that they'd pull their funding off for whatever if they take down the statue, and they never did. It's still up.
Damn.
So clearly they don't care about any social justice or racism or whatever.
Okay, Pete, we get it. You're taking away from our point.
Sorry.
You're a child on the boards.
But with the history that A&M has, it's not because they're trying to be socially woke. They're just trying to stay away from the backlash that came with the Sully statue and other things.
Bars. That's like Texas with their with the donors threatening Texas players that they have to sing that bullshit Texas, that racist ass.
The Eyes of Texas.
Yeah, that racist ass song.
Texas A&M actually plays that too.
Wow.
Yeah, but we don't get any flag for it because everybody knows that's just A&M's that's our standard. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
They might as well just start playing fucking DMX. Just square it. Just play DMX and we'll all forget about this.
All right. Next one. We got Roquan Smith crying on the spot after finding out Robert Quinn got traded to the Eagles by the front office. Was this after the Monday night game? After he had the game-winning pick?
Oh, damn.
And then he removed... Yeah, he stepped away.
He said it was so quiet you could hear a rat piss.
But yeah, I think it's fair that he cried. I think it's foul to anyone who was trying to drag him for that. Dude, football, it's been said since the beginning of time. Football is a game for highly emotional men. You can't play football if you don't have emotions. Period.
Nah, that's some serial killers I played with.
Nah, but even them, they know how to channel that, and they know how to bring it out. Like,
True grit.
if you can't get fired up for rivalries, if you can't love the people that you're playing next to, if you can't put aggression and intent into every footwork, every hand movement, like, you're not going to be a great football player. And Roquan Smith is a great football player. He loves the game. He's been through an emotional turmoil with the Bears already this year and over his career. He's already seen Khalil Mack shipped out. You know, he sees what Justin Fields is dealing with on offense. Like, I get it. I don't blame him. It's definitely fair. Anybody else?
I absolutely agree.
That's a good point.
Trade him, you cowards.
We'll see. But listen, I think it was either Mike Ditka or Dick Buckus, whoever it was, but they gave him a pass. So if they can give him a fucking pass, Bears fans, you better give him a pass too. Shut the fuck up. Talk about your quarterback and your coach. All right. Next one. NFL suspends Frank Clark 2 games for 2021 weapons charges case. Fair. Foul. Kenny.
You mean fair or fade? How you
Fair fade, whatever. Jesus. Fair fade.
This is a fade. Like, I mean, I get his gun charge case in L.A. went away, but it's like, this dude has underperformed for the Chiefs tremendously. And suspending him another 2 games and on the bye week, so he misses 2 weeks after they come back from the bye. Like, I don't see him spending another season.
I mean, at least he didn't line up off sides. Shout out to D Ford.
Shout out to D Ford, dude. I don't think he's in the league anymore.
He's not currently.
But yeah, like, this is a fade for, like, his career in Kansas City. Like, they're not bringing him back next year. They got George Karlaftis. There's too many pass rushers out there. Like, Frank Clark is on his way out.
Karlaftis is kind of cheeks, though, but...
Not really. He's a rookie.
He's been cheeks so far.
You put him on... like a
He's been cheeks so far.
I mean... There's been plenty of edge rushers who were cheeks their first year and then became great the next year. So relax.
Okay, but if next year he's cheeks again,
then okay.
He's Cleveland Farrell.
Nah, he actually had a better. He had. I don't know. He's.
That hurt
They're
your
almost the same
feelings.
player.
That hurt your feelings.
They're almost the same player. I almost didn't have anything to
he
say.
He almost argued that he was like, "Nah, he's kind of right."
That's a fair point.
All right. Next one. Nick Cannon's expecting his 12th child.
What the entirety of
fair or fade,
bro?
How many baby mamas does he have?
Like 10.
More than Dwight Howard?
6, 7, maybe.
Who's his new one?
Because Mariah Carey got 3. It's from the chick who they lost their 5-month-old and then they tried again, and now she's expecting.
Okay.
12.
So
kids.
now I'm not gonna say anything mean about Nick Cannon. But I was just gonna say, it's foul if you got that much bread and you can't get a condom. But if he was really trying to build a family,
he admits it.
I'm not going to drag
him. He doesn't
him.
use condoms.
Oh man, I can't stand Nick Cannon though.
Yeah, please.
You hate Gigolo that much?
Please
I
protect
hate him.
Nick Cannon, man, because there's nothing that would
Wait, why do you
make
hate
me
Nick
feel
Cannon?
worse than my pops don't like you trending because Nick Cannon was killed tragically. We don't need that. Please protect Nick Cannon. That's all
Why
I
would
gotta
you even
say.
put that out there? Wait, why do you hate Nick Cannon?
Vince Staples said that 5 years ago. But yeah,
That's true too.
The reason I can't stand Nick Cannon is and this is gonna sound corny, I guess, but I'm typical white girl in middle school. I was an Eminem fan, you know, and he had quite the beef with Mariah Carey at one point. And you know, there's this song he made. It's called "The Warning," but he basically threatened. No, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't agree with him or whatever, but he threatened to like release revenge porn on Mariah Carey if she didn't stop like trying to say that they weren't together or whatever. And then Nick Cannon goes off and starts talking all this mess, saying he's gonna beat Eminem's ass or whatever. Tries to drop a diss track. No one listens to it. It's just embarrassing. And he he's had Eminem's number like for a decade, and then just Eminem doesn't care that he exists. And it's just embarrassing the way he like has been just parading himself around, acting like it's the only reason he remained important until he got back with America's Got Talent. Like, he's a TV show host talking about like one of the most successful rappers of all time. And then he made a diss track maybe a year ago with his entire crew.
He did?
Yes, literally.
Wait, he has a crew?
Yes, it was.
You mean his employees at Wild Now?
Yeah,
No,
it's a
let me
bunch
tell
of
you,
executive producers
I
like
listened
from
to it.
MTV and
Wild Now Girls?
NBC. Like,
No, I listened to it. Not only was it
wait,
terrible,
why did you listen to it?
because I
It's a
just-
Nick Cannon rap song. Why are you
I
listening
hate
to it?
I hate listening, whatever. But so, not only was it a terrible diss track, he had the worst verse on the terrible diss track.
He usually has the worst verse.
Eminem was I think he was on an interview with Charlamagne, I want to say, and they asked Eminem about it and how, like, you know, if he was going to respond, he literally just laughed into the mic, didn't even say a word. Like, it was that embarrassing. So I don't know. I think he's just a little cretin of a guy.
Anybody else? Nick
Like,
Cannon?
you should let that go. You need to let that go.
I don't know. I think it's just attached to my hate for Mariah Carey. So
I mean, I get it, you hate the song that time of year, but like, if you really order Mariah's cookies off Uber Eats, that shit is fire. Those are some fire ass cookies. I'm not
she's a
dead
horrible
ass.
person, but her cookies are great.
Those cookies, she has her name on it. She's making bank off of Ghost Kitchen and cookies. Them cookies are delicious.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you did, because I got him the cookies. Like, me and Pete were eating them at the old
Bro,
studio.
I only listen to like every third word you say.
Okay, food, cookies.
Yeah, I got that.
When we were at the old Good News Studio in Hawthorne, I would order those cookies off Uber Eats. And he'd be like,
That's a shot.
Give me.
You owe us a shot. Said our former affiliate on there.
You said it earlier.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, you missed the memo. It's a shot now every time you say it.
I wasn't told that.
You owe everyone around.
Just like I wasn't told we were
Lucas,
going in the
too.
studio today.
You owe everyone around.
You told me at the same time you told everybody else.
Well, maybe if you showed up to the fucking news meeting, you would know these
I
things.
mean, you could send a post memo. You could just shoot me a text. Like,
There's a calendar. We did. We texted you 2 hours before. And then you texted us 2 hours later. My bad, I was double booked.
I really was.
There was a deer bruh on the freeway.
No, there wasn't a deer bruh. Go back and look at the text. I was double booked. I was getting my back worked on, for real. I was going to my
hacked by
chiropractor.
aliens.
That's horrifying. Nah, I had to go to the chiropractor. My back was like, I had a pinch nerve in my back. You know, when you're in an office for too long, you just get random back issues. And I irritated a pinch nerve in my back. So I double booked by accident.
All right. And last one.
But you gotta let that Nick Cannon hate
second
go.
to
You
last
know he
one.
can't rap. It's a disability at this point. You're
That's
hating
what
it.
That's what makes it so.
He's
funny.
verbally disabled.
Scott,
He's a good TV show host.
yeah, great. But like, he should never get in the studio and rap ever again.
No, definitely not.
Scott Pioli elected to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Selection Committee. Fade
Okay, could you
or
say
fail?
committee? I
Committee.
need you to say the words.
Committee. Fade or fair?
That's a fade. First off, I mean, I get there's other white dudes on the committee, but it's a black college football. Hall of
Wasn't
Fame
he the
selection
dude who
committee.
said Lamar Jackson should play receiver?
That was Bill Polian. That was
I'm sure he was.
he might.
He probably
Allegedly, he did some shit with the Redskins. I don't know, but like,
he probably said Kyler Murray should play shortstop too.
yeah, probably did. But it's like, as an HBCU, how you gonna have? I guess you're gonna have like white GMs on your committee, but it's an 11-person committee. You can't just get black journalists and black Hall of Famers. Like, why do you? No offense, but like, why do you need white people on this committee for a black college football Hall of Fame? Don't you think that's kind of weird and counterproductive to all the shit you've been saying about HBCUs? how you want inclusivity and you want like black people to get chances, but your board doesn't even reflect that. It's like the WNBA.
But there's black people on the board.
Yes, but the fact there's a white dude on the board, there are white people on the board. I think a Latino dude too. But I'm like, it's an HBCU. Why the fuck do you have non-black people picking who's going into the HBCU Hall of Fame? There's enough HBCU Hall of Famers who could be on the panel
like
themselves.
Having white bloods pick.
It's like getting jumped in by white bloods. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? I would feel offended if a white blood jumped me into a blood gang. First off, you might be a snitching informant. Either you're the craziest dude in your crew, because white bloods, legit white bloods, are psycho. But if you're a white blood in New York, I don't respect you. I'm telling you right now. I don't even really respect New York bloods like that. Because y'all are nasty. But that's a whole nother story.
Get packed out.
I'm not going to New York. But no, white bloods in New York are seriously like, they fucked up the whole, they missed the memo and everything. Like in Cali, we kind of understand. And in some parts of the country in the South, they understand. But like New York bloods are a different breed of
Well, you got to remember, a lot of the worst got packed out of California. And then
I'm talking about homegrown New York bloods. Like, it's a nasty ordeal.
Yeah, but now they're homegrown. But I'm saying, like,
they've always homegrown. But I feel what you're saying.
Originally, a lot of them got packed out, and they lost all the original values of the Bloods and the Crips that were the foundation of, like, it all got lost.
And also, a lot of them, like, only became Bloods or Muslims when they got to the pen. But they're like, they did some foul shit, and then they became Bloods. But, like, my point is, it's like those white girls who tried to sue to get into Morehouse. It's like, why are you doing this? That is the same energy I get when I think about this. Like, you brought on Scott Pioli. You telling me, of all the black dudes who you complain who don't get chances at GMs, and you don't put them on, it's like if we complained about not getting interns, but we didn't actually reach out to people who wanted to be a part of the show. We reached out to somebody who like works at fucking Fox Sports to be our intern, but they work at Fox Sports. Like, why am I reaching out to you? You don't need this opportunity. Like, that's dumb as shit to me. It's like walking by somebody who's crutching their way to the elevator and somebody who, like...
He probably gives money. He's probably been like really long time.
How do you give money? No,
He's probably been like a really long time donor.
How do you're giving money to a selection committee?
No, you could give money.
Did you read the press release?
You give money to the Black College Football Hall of Fame, or you can give money to the HBCU
I would bet money that he
organization.
Hasn't done. I would bet money he hasn't done a lot.
I bet you he has.
I bet you he hasn't done a lot of it. But I'm saying, but you get my point, right? Like,
everyone needs tax write-offs, Kenny. Tax write-offs don't discriminate.
Clearly, HBCUs are a tax write-off. But I'm just saying, I don't want to hear HBCUs complaining about this dumbass move because it literally makes no sense. It's like, if you want it, it's like the WNBA.
All right, man, we got it. We got it. It's foul. You gave us 3 metaphors already.
It's like the WNBA
we got it.
having all these male head coaches and then complaining about salary. Like,
we got it.
You have male head coaches.
We got it. It's
just like that type of like thinking or that type of action. It pisses me off. No, it's annoying as fuck. It's
wait, hold on, Kenny. We need one more simile. Give us one more simile.
More?
We need one more. What else is it like?
What's the definition of a simile?
What else is it like?
A comparison using like or as?
What else is it like? Hold on. That's a new segment. What else is it like? What is it like? What is it like?
It's like...
Yeah.
It's like having a playlist of Nick Cannon's greatest hits and being mad I couldn't get to 12. First off, you started the playlist. That's the first problem.
All right, last one. You added this one, Lucas, so go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Where are they playing this week?
It's a fade for not being ready. This is like being handed a segment but not being ready for it.
The Seahawks. He's
that's
playing
my
COD.
last one.
Yeah, he's playing COD.
Yeah, Cardinals, Vikings.
Vikings, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Google. Show me next week's game.
Blame Google.
He might show for that game.
It's gonna be a high scoring game. It's actually,
But next week for sure. Seahawks week. He knows that defense. He knows the team.
it's actually the first
Gets
time.
another bit at the end. He'll fuck around that week.
Ironically, this is the first time Patrick Peterson has played against his former team. He's the only player. He's the only He's the only quarterback in NFL history to like have 8 straight Pro Bowls with one team.
All right. Can we move to the rants, or do you want to tell us what else it's like?
Nah, I mean, I might in the rants.
Yeah, you want to make another analogy?
Hey man, I don't think about it; it just naturally comes out.
All right.
Ball and Kenny Pickett's hands when he goes back to throw.
Lucas, Nikki, who wants to go first?
You go ahead, Lucas. Oh, stop. So toxic. Oh, bro, no.
That's toxic Gemini energy.
Oh, it's spoiled Patriots fan energy.
All right. Anything else you're burning on?
Why? How does he suck?
I mean, that's a fair point.
Bro, you're acting like he's out there throwing at quarterback.
Mac Jones is the starter this week.
There is no quarterback controversy. They were supposed to split reps in the first place. Mac decided he wasn't ready. He felt like he wasn't 100%, so he sat. Bro.
What is it like,
giving you the
Lucas?
facts, bro.
What is it
What
like?
is it like?
All right. Anything else?
Oh yeah, we're gonna lose to the Jets.
New England is burning. That's this week from Lucas. Nikki?
Something that's been on my mind a lot this week is the way that NFL fans treat the way that their players express their emotions. And we touched on this a little bit earlier, and before we started too, I talked about it. I'm sick. Like for example, early in the year, Mac Jones gets hurt. Terrible injury, painful injury. Like I was saying earlier, I've had a high ankle sprain before. One of the most painful, if not the most painful injury I've ever had. There's not even a cart because they got stairs, so they had to literally carry him off the field. And so yeah, he's in a little bit of pain. He shows some type of face, and the entire internet decides to flame him for it, calling him a pussy, saying oh, you're not a real man, you can't take real pain, this and that. They're sitting on their couch eating Cheetos. You know what I mean? Talking mess about a world-class athlete. Or you can make the argument about Mac Jones being a world-class athlete. You know what I mean? And
Hi, this is Kenneth Berry.
What? I didn't even say anything. I wasn't even going to say anything. He actually lost a lot of weight and got really
The
great
Cheetos
shape.
tricked me. The Cheetos triggered me, though. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We all ate Cheetos.
You're
Fuck
in
you.
your bag. You're in your bag. Go ahead. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
no
you.
worries.
Puffy or crunchy?
And with Roquan Smith, he's expressing his emotions because he was blindsided about his longtime friend and teammate being traded. He had an emotional reaction to it. Like you said, football players have to be very emotional men, and there's nothing wrong with that. And again, the internet decided to go off on him, flame him, call him all types of names, emasculate him for no reason, because he decided to not be a robot for once. And another thing is that one the Commanders guy got shot.
Brian Robinson.
Yeah. So he, amazing story, right? Guy's extremely strong, a trooper, like being able to come back so soon after such, and not even a physical, but a mental trauma as well, But people are using his amazing comeback story and like comparing him to other athletes in the field to emasculate them, saying somehow they're less of a man or they're less of a person or less of an athlete because, like Michael Thomas, right? He has something wrong with his toe or whatever, and he was out for more weeks. And I know that's a little bit funny, but again, every injury,
It's all
your fantasy teams?
Michael Thomas.
With just in general though, people are using him as an example to, shit on other NFL players or other athletes in general for expressing emotion or or having trouble with their injuries or whatever. And I'm sick of these people, these couch potatoes, thinking that they can talk mess about these professional, these world-class athletes just because they're deciding to be human beings. Like whenever you put on a uniform, whether that's NFL or just sports in general, you don't become a robot. Like they're not these people. They aren't just like stats on your fantasy app. These are human beings with emotions, and they feel pain and happiness and joy and sadness and whatever, like the rest of us. And we need to chill out. Sorry, I'm going a little bit off, but yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Rocker. That was good. But I forgot what I was gonna say. There's something you said at the end, but
you heard
I forgot.
Cheetos and had to take a shot at me.
Yeah, but I did have to take a shot at you with the Cheetos, bro. We could tell that story off air, but
baked Cheetos, crunchy, puffy. What we doing?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Pro tip though. Don't talk to any Laker fans about AD.
Yeah. Just avoid.
Because they will go in about his back and his injuries and all that stuff. But, yeah.
Can we just not talk about the Lakers ever again on the show?
I'm fine with that.
I need to never talk about the Lakers again.
All right. Kenny?
Just publicly. I
want to go first?
I just think about all the young talent that's spread across the league that was all in the Lakers bench, and they just had to sell their soul for a ball.
Look, if you're gonna use your minute, on NBA takes, I'm gonna time you. So if that's what your time is today, you're gonna get a hard time.
I'm saying, as a true Lakers fan, I never wanted LeBron. There, fuck it, I said it. I'd say there's a lot of black dudes with dreads with numbers in the 90s who play on the Lakers. Like, I'm surprised it's too many cats. I'm surprised the Manimal wasn't on the Lakers at one point.
All right, we're going to get cut off on time, so hurry up.
Okay, bet. All right, so October 26th, would have been my granddad's 87th birthday. It's kind of funny because I was just like, last year was like my nephew's first Halloween, so I dressed up as Jack Skellington, a.k.a. Fat Skellington. And like my old, I was working at Chick-fil-A at the time.
Skelly on a pelly.
Shut up, that wasn't funny. I was working at Chick-fil-A, and everybody was like, holy shit, we did not think you were going to dress up. And I was like, I did it for my nephew. So like, probably next year I'll dress up as like Kenny from South Park, show up in an orange fucking bubble suit or whatever. I think I'll do that next year for his second. Oh, technically it'll be his second official Halloween because he's 17 months as of today. So
I got a green jumpsuit. I could dress as Aaron Hernandez.
I thought you were gonna say
again.
I thought you were gonna dress up as Kyle. Would you be Kyle? No, you would be Butters.
Wow! Fuck you.
You're Butters.
Wow! You're a bitch. That's fade. That's fade. That's fade, bro.
You didn't tell me
because you're not the first person to tell me I'm Butters. That's why I'm mad, bro.
Everybody knows Butters.
My high school friends, you said I was Butters.
You're
bro.
Butters, bro.
Fuck you.
You said you want to be Guy Fieri. That's
Fuck
not
you.
much of a jump. It's not a quantum leap from Butters to, Butters, Guy Fieri. You kind of got to get to Butters to be Guy Fieri.
What's up with the Butters hate? I'm just like,
why you hate Butters?
He ain't bad. He just gets in bad situations.
Yeah, he be pimping
He's
hoes.
annoying.
Yeah, for real.
He's annoying.
Oh, I have no idea what that feels like.
He had a whole string
Wow.
of bitches one time, no?
Anyway,
He had a quartet of bitches. He had a barbershop quartet of bitches at one point. They were harmonizing and everything.
I have no thoughts.
Butters is fire. What are you talking? Butters even has a fucking evil alter ego.
All right, man. Go ahead. Are you done? Can I go to?
Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm blessed. Anything I get to hug my nephew. By the way, my nephew's getting too fucking big. Like,
Blessed with 2 sodas after you told me you weren't drinking soda last week. But
hey, man, it was a rough day today, okay? I took some cough medicine and passed out and lost 5 hours of my day. I lost 5 hours out the day, and I was like, what the fuck happened? I thought I was awake. I was asleep, and then woke up startled as fuck.
Yeah, Kenny missed the newsroom meeting
At
because
5
he was
o'clock.
getting the Deshaun Watson
No,
at the chiropractor.
No,
At the chiro. He took it to the next level.
There's a chiropractor, there's a massage. My chiropractor's legit. My chiropractor's legit. You go to a chiropractor because something's really wrong with you. You go to a massage because you're like, I need to like soften up some shit. Like you go to the massage after a chiropractor.
Soften up some shit.
Or after the gym.
All right. Wherever you get down.
Shut up, bro.
We ain't here to judge.
Shut up, Butters.
Well, for
You
me,
should have never told me that.
I don't have a lot this week. It was just another crazy week. I've been reorganizing and reinvigorating my spaces at home, trying to basically trying to make my life a little bit more
Podcast timeshare?
a little bit more trying to have more boundaries in my life, but also trying to like create spaces that better support the kind of life that I want to have. So far it's going good. I've been back on my 50 push-up, my 50 squats, 100 push-ups. So going for my walks again, so I'm happy about that too. And hey, at least I came to the fucking meeting, all right? And I didn't reschedule it this time, right, Lucas?
And you didn't mouth breathe?
Give me my fucking flowers, all right? I don't know, man. You be having the shotgun, like it's like I be getting. All right, fair enough. But yeah, man. Outside of reorganizing my life, just excited to have Lucas and Nikki here. Y'all have brought some new energy to the podcast that we needed. So love
I like how
y'all.
he just says, "Yeah, of course." Like you fucking, you deserve. You should be thankful that you have me around.
You guys have already grown a lot in like 3 weeks, so
Yeah.
keep it going.
You're the quickest. You're the quickest. You're the most adjusted interns we've had. Like as far as like getting settled in.
But yeah,
Blue chip recruits, 4-star.
that's it for us. We're Touchdowns and Tangents, your Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents. Shout out to X Squad affiliates. Shout out to FBC Radio. Shout out to your favorite podcast app. Everyone who fucks with us, thank you. We're out. Peace.
Happy Halloween, but don't go see the new Halloween movie. It's trash.
What is it like?
Garbage.
Oh, shit. I hit leave meeting, not stop.
It's like Butters.